ISIS and the Assad regime is just another Iraq war. What happened when we took out the dictator of Iraq, aka Saddam Hussein? The country went into shambles. The whole Middle East became more disruptive, and so on and so forth. We may not like Assad, but at least there are some leaders, or there's a leader and a command structure. Holy shit. Fucking, what the fuck are they doing on 95? There's a command structure. And we disrupt that command structure, then we're gonna ruin the stability of that region. The United States has made itself look foolish. While it's bashing the Russians for its airstrikes, they just killed a bunch of civilians. It destroyed a hospital with a bunch of civilians inside. Non-profit organization, Doctors Without Borders. So who's the real terrorist? Russia has different intelligence than the United States does. And we need to understand and respect that. They're right next to the regions that, well, I shouldn't say right next to, but they're pretty damn close to those regions. Hell, they sell weapons to them. Why do you think everyone has a damn Kalashnikov? It's a Russian-made weapon. And the United States is saying that the Russians are strengthening ISIS. Well, when I zoom in on my cock, it's really, really big. But the perspective of it, the actual size of it does not change. That's the whole thing. No matter how politicians try to frame the situation, the picture remains the same. I support Russia for its airstrikes. And I believe that they're going to do a lot more in the next few months than the United States has done in the last few years. Do I sound like a Russian sympathizer? Sympathize? Am I giving sympathy to the Russians? Yeah, maybe. What I'm trying to do is get America to take a look in the mirror before it starts pointing fingers and all this good stuff. We had our chance. The fact is that these people are in the backyard of a lot of allies of Russia, and Russia wants to step up to the plate and play global policeman like America's been doing for the last over 60 years. The other thing I can say too is that the American military budget, the American military is not efficient at all. Even though Russia has a fraction of the tax dollars going into their military, they use their money more appropriately. Their military operates completely differently from the United States. And it's something that Americans need to accept. During World War II, when the Russian troops met up with the American troops, the Americans were all partying hard. This and the other, having a good all the time. And the Russians maintained discipline. They were afraid of extreme fraternization, or any fraternization, because they did not want to be thrown into the gulag. Americans need to wake up and stop being so anti-Russian. I don't particularly like the smear campaign that Americans are doing on Russia. We need to become allies with Russia, stronger allies with Russia. They are a global threat. They are a global leader, I should say. America's the major global threat. We're the only nation in the world to ever use nuclear weapons on another country, on civilians. We need to change our strategy.